The question is, if the sum of a certain number of terms, we don't know certain number of terms, we don't know n basically. Okay, we don't know n. Let me change the color. So we don't know n. How many terms are there? Of an AP. AP is given to you, that is the arithmetic progression. Arithmetic progression is the sequence in which we are writing terms in with commas, and terms should be in an ordered way. Means the difference between the two consecutive terms should be same. So that is an AP. So AP is 25, 22, 19 and dot dot dot. And what is given? Sum of the certain number of terms of an AP is 116. So sum is given to us. That is 116. Sum of n terms. We don't know how many terms are there. So we are talking about the n terms only. And we have to find the last term. Means we have to find L basically. Okay. So let's move to the question, how to do it. Because we have the sum formula and we have an AP. So we have AP. So we know that the first term is 25. So A is 25. What is the difference when you are finding the common difference of an AP? You have to subtract the two consecutive terms, but later minus former. So I'm subtracting these two. So 22 minus 25, which is minus 3 is the D. So let's talk about the sum formula because we have sum right now. So we have A, we have D. We can easily find N. So Sn is equals to, we have the general term formula for the sum in an AP, n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 times d. What is the sum given to us is 116. What is n? We don't know. We have A, which is 25. We don't know n, but we know d. Okay, so everything I have put, I'm just have to solve it. So 116 times 2 is 232 n 50. Now I'm multiplying minus 3 in the bracket. So minus 3 multiply n is minus 3n, and minus 3 multiply with minus 1 is plus 3. So 232 is equals to n. 50 plus 3 is what? 53, and this is 3n. So let's open the bracket. So it will be 232 is equals to 53n minus 3n square. Now you know that the power of n is 2. So it's a quadratic equation. So equation will become, I'm taking everything to the left hand side. So 3n square is negative, it will become positive. 53n is positive, it will become of negative. And 2 is already in the left hand side. So this is the quadratic equation I got. This one. So what we have to do, we just have to solve for n. And then we will move to the L, the last term, right? Yes, you can also use the formula for n, the sum n by 2, a plus L, but you don't know n and you don't know L also. So in one equation, two unknowns are there, so you can't use that formula. So let's solve it. Okay, so this is a quadratic equation, right? So we have to split. Either you will use the quadratic equation for the quadratic formula to find out the roots. That is x is equals to minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac by 2a, or you can use the middle term formula. So I'm using it. So b is what? B is minus 53 because this is a, this is b, and this is c. Plus minus, what is b square? It is minus 53 whole square minus 4 into a into c, divided by 2 into a. Okay, now you just have to solve it. 53 times 53 is how much? 53 times 53 is, so it's 9082 minus 4 times 3 is 12, and 12 times 2, 32. So it will be 464232. So it will be 2784 divided by 6. Okay. So let's solve it. So it will be, sorry, not minus 53. It will be, just a second, 53 plus minus under 2809. 2809 minus 2784. So it will be 5, 2, and 25. 25 over 6. So please understand, under root 25 is how much? Under root 25 is 5 by 6. Now there is a 2 sign. One is of plus and one is of minus. So let's rub this because we don't want this now. So first you will use plus and then you will use minus. So for x you have 53 plus 5 by 6, and in the second side I'm taking it as minus to get the values of x. So 53 plus 5 is what? 58 over 5. And if I will take negative, 53 minus 5 is what? 48. over 6. So 6 times 8 is 48. So x is equals to 58 over 6, or x is equals to 8. Okay. So this is the value of n. This is the value of n. So I have used the quadratic quadratic formula to find out the value of n. So this comes in the decimal way, right? Decimal form. But n can't be in the decimal form, so we can take n as 8. So after solving this one, I got n as 8 or x as 8. That is the same thing. Now we have n also. So what we will do, we will use the last term formula. And what we have the last term formula, where L is equals to A plus n minus 1 times D. So we have to find L. And what is A? A we know that is 25. What is n? N is what? 8 minus 1. And what is D? I have find out minus 3. So it will be 25 plus 7 times minus 3, which is 25 minus 21. That is equals to minus 4. So this is the last term of the AP. Now, many things we have used in the formula. In the question, you have to understand. First, we have used the sum formula to find out n. But in the last, you will see when I solve for sum, you will get a quadratic equation. So you will use either the middle term splitting, or you can use the quadratic formula to find out the value of n, because it is a quadratic equation with power 2. So I have used the quadratic formula, that is minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac by 2a. So where I have found out the value of n, I have put it x, but it is n only. So we have two values, 58 over 6 and 8. We can't have n in the decimal form or in the fraction form, because number of terms, it should be like a normal whole number, right? So that's why I have chosen 8. Now, while I got n as 8, now I have used the last term formula, for which is L is equals to A plus n minus 1 into D. I have everything. I have A, I have N, I have D, and I have find out the L. Okay, so that's that. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much.